Hey look, a traveling merchant. Whoa, it's a Goron! Anyway, hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we explored more of the bottom left of the Great Sea, including Horseshoe Island, Diamond Step Isle to get the Ghost Ship chart, and also completed Orca's challenge to hit him 500 times to get a piece of heart. But anyway, in this episode, we are going to start with the two very long side quests. I think that's the only side quests that we're going to do, which are the Korok side quests and the Traveling Merchant side quests with this guy here.
The adventure continues!
To start off his side quest, I'm going to go ahead and get out of town Flower. I need to put away my sword and talk to him. I'm what you call a traveling merchant, a cheery fellow who bobs the waves in search of rare items. Came from distant lands, couldn't find a thing. Trying to find the fabled shop guru statue. You have a delivery bag that has some items. If you have anything slightly out of the ordinary in there, show it to me. I'll trade for you. That stuff I have is a lot of things. So you have something to trade? It's town flower. Oh, that's a town flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sea flower? Most worthy, then my fee will be... I suppose 20 rupees will do. Thanks. That settles things. And he gives you the sea flower. Like, I think you want to keep trading until you get to the shop guru statue. And then he's also going to tell you about this whole merchant's oath crap. So now you can purchase it on Windfall Island. The postman will take care of it. Like, I think you want next trade for an exotic flower, then a fountain idol, and then it just keeps on going to certain ones. And you're not going to get all of them from this specific merchant. Like, sometimes you have to go to the merchant on Bomb Island, or the child of Mother and Child Isles. So let's see if he has the next item. That's a sea flower. In that case, would you trade it for this exotic flower? So yes, he has the next item. The fee will be... I'll give you a huge deal, 25 rupees. Okay, and he gives you the exotic flower. Yeah, merchant's oath crap. Don't really care to listen to this. And I don't think he has the next item. I think the next item is the fountain idol, which I believe is the merchant on Bomb Island that has it. So since you can't warp directly to Bomb Island, instead you have to go to the Forest Haven and sail 1 square north. Alright, so now we are on the island where the second of the merchants is, which is Bomb Island. Talk to this traveling merchant and show it. Oh, I think you gotta talk to him first. Like, you gotta talk to all three before they start trading. Have we met somewhere before? No, I'm a traveling merchant. Even though you're clearly just a Goron in a hat. Yeah. Let's trade. So you have the next item. Oh, why that's an exotic flower, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this Sickle Moon flag? And yes, I think I was wrong. I think it was the Sickle Moon flag, then the fountain idol. My bad. Okay, satisfactory. Then my fee will be 40 rupees, maybe. Thanks. Okay, so you get the next item is the Sickle Moon flag. Yeah, merchant's oath. I get it. Wish I could just skip this part where he tells you about the merchant's oath crap. See if he has the fountain idol now. Oh my, that's a Sickle Moon flag, isn't it? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this fountain idol? Yes, he has the next item. Satisfactory, then my fee will be... Yours is a little blemish there, so I'll need 65 rupees in return. You're the one who gave it to me, so you gave me something that has a blemish on it. You kinda suck. Anyway, we get the fountain idol. And yeah, merchant's oath. I get it. Can I not skip this?
Nope.
I don't think he has the next item that I need. So I think what I want to do now is I want to head back to Greyfish Isle, because I think he is the next one. Alright, so now we are at the island where the last of the merchants is, which is the child of Mother and Child Isles. And this is the last of the merchants right here. So So talk to him. Just so you can start trading with him. Okay, now show him the fountain idol. Oh, why, that's a fountain idol, right? Would you be interested in trading that for this big sail flag? Most agreeable, and my fee will be. The flower's kind of cutting into the camera there. Yeah, I got a cheap deal for you. 35 rupees. Okay. And goes ahead and gives you the big sail flag. At least this one's a tall flag. Yeah. Merchant's oaf. Don't care. I'm gonna move over so I don't get the flower in the camera. Okay, now let's see if he has the next item. Show him the big sail flag. Okay, that's a big sail flag, right? Would you be interested in trading that for this big catch flag? No, that's not the item I need. Okay. Alright, so he doesn't have the next one. I think the one in Greyfish does have the next item I need. Like, at least if you have the big sail flag, then you're like halfway through the side quest. Okay, that's a big sail flag. Would you be interested in trading that for this hero's flag? I mean, who would say no to that? Okay, my fee will be... Your item is in need of repair, so how about 75 rupees? Why are they giving me the ones that are, like, somewhat broken? There we get the hero's flag! Rather courageous feel to it. Yeah, merchant's oaf. Alright. Actually, let me see if he has the next item. Alright, thanks for coming on this. Oh, I only trade 3 times per day? I don't remember that. Alright then. Let's go ahead. Oh. Play the song right. Then let's play the song Passing then. Okay, now it's a new day. Now let's see if he'll trade again. Okay, that's a hero's flag, is it not? Would you be interested in trading that for this hero statue? Postman statue, same thing. Most worthy, my fee will be 100 rupees for this one, I'm afraid. Okay, and it gives you the hero statue, postman statue. Pretty much the same thing, considering the postman is the real superhero of the American people. And at least with this postman statue, you're like 1 trade away from completing the side quest. So believe who has the last of the trades you need to do before coming back to this guy is on Mother and Child Isles. Alright, so now back at the child of Mother and Child Isles. Let's go ahead and show this to the postman statue to him. Oh, wow, that's a postman statue, right? Would you be interested in trading that for this shop guru statue, which is the item you want to get? Most agreeable, then my fee will be... Yeah, this is super rare, so 200 rupees. Okay, and you will get the item you need, which is the shop guru statue! Which kind of has the statue of the guy from Windfall Island that gave you the sale. Last time you have to hear about the Merchant's Oath crap. And now that we have the shop guru statue, which is the item that the other one requested, we are going to head back to... We're going to warp back to Greyfish Isle. Okay, and here you are. Is that... It couldn't be! The shop guru statue? Such a divine figure. Surely this is none other than the legendary individual who reigns at the peak of the business world. Oh, most worthy day! Wow, my lifelong dream has at long last come true. Such joy. This is my thanks to you for fulfilling my dream. It is a heart-filled reward, brimming with gratitude. And he will give you a piece of heart. Alright, so that's another piece of heart out of the way. Also, since we are here at Greyfish Isle, I believe the first of the treasure charts, when you get it deciphered, yeah, Triforce chart number 1 leads you near here. Like, each one of the Triforce charts will lead you to near one of the islands. Like, the first one will lead you near Greyfish Isle, at least in this version of the game. And this treasure chest near Greyfish Isle, after deciphering the first of the Triforce charts, you will get your 5th Triforce shard! I believe this is the left side of the triangle. So, onto Triforce chart number 2. It will actually lead you to an island just southeast of here. Alright, so coming up near this island, this is where Triforce chart number 2 will take you when it's deciphered. This is near Stonewatcher Island. So yeah, this island that also had a Triforce chart also has a Triforce shard buried near it. So Triforce chart number 2 will lead you to your 6th Triforce shard! I believe this is one of the middle pieces. So now that we found that, I guess next... Oh, wrong one. Gonna play the Battle of the Gales to get started on the second long side quest, which is at the Forest Haven. Alright, so now that we are back near the Forest Haven, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get an empty bottle ready. Because you want to head inside the Forest Haven near the Great Deku Tree to get started with the Korok side quest. Okay, so since you are back here, you kind of want to go near the Great Deku Tree, but stay in the water. You want to use your empty bottle near here. So, use your empty bottle. Oh. I guess it's not here. Maybe it's near the deeper water then. And then you will get forest water. You can use it multiple times, but it loses its forest freshness after just 30 minutes. After that, it becomes normal water. And I believe the timer doesn't start until after you leave the Forest Haven. But in the GameCube version, it would last 20 minutes. So basically, you have a time limit to complete the side quest. At least they give you 10 extra minutes in this version. So what you have to do with the forest water is find the 8 Koroks that are hidden throughout the Great Sea, and then water all of their Deku sprouts that are dying. And the first one is actually right near here. It's 1 square northeast of Forest Haven, which is at Cliff Plateau Isles. And also, Triforce chart number 3 will lead you to this island as well. So we're gonna go right over here. So this is where Triforce chart number 3 will take you in the HD version. And then you will get your 7th Triforce shard! This is the skinny middle piece of the Triforce of Courage. And as for where the last one is, I think we're going to take care of that in the next episode. So, because I want to get this Korok side quest out of the way. But yeah, in order to get to where the Korok is on this island, you have to go through the Forest mini-dungeon again. Right, so come up in here on Cliff Plateau Isles. What you want to do is get near this tree and then use the forest water on it. You also have to lock onto it as well in order to use it. And then when you do that, the tree will somewhat come back to life. In order for it to stay alive, you have to go water the other 7 sprouts. Splish! And I will be showing you in this episode where the last of the other 7 Koroks are. So we warp to Dragon Roost and then sail 1 square southwest from here. Because the second Korok is going to be at Eastern Fairy Island. Alright, so now that we are back at Eastern Fairy Island, this is where the second of the Koroks is. Do the same thing you did at Cliff Plateau Isles. Lock onto the little dying sprout with the forest water. And now bring the second one back to life, somewhatly. We still got 6 more Koroks, and we gotta do it in 26.5 minutes. So to find the next of the Koroks, we're going to play the Battle of the Gales again. We're going to warp to Tingle Island, and then head back to Mother and Child Isles, considering on the Child Isle there was another Korok there. Alright, so coming back on the Child of Mother and Child Isles, this is where the 3rd Korok is. I guess I'll take care of you. Just because you're getting annoying. Okay, this is the 3rd Korok sprout. So so next, to go to the fourth Korok, we're gonna sail one square northwest of here. We're gonna be heading to Star Island next. Alright, so the fourth Koroks is gonna be here on Star Island, which is just one square east of the Forsaken Fortress. Okay, so here's the fourth Korok sprout. Alright, that's already half of the trees done. So next, to find the fifth of the Koroks, we're gonna warp back to Greyfish Isle, because the next Korok is gonna be there. Right, so the next of the dying Korok sprouts is here on Greyfish Isle. To get to it, you just gotta climb the top of the spiral mountain. So this is the fifth of the Korok sprouts here. Alright, so to find the next one, we're gonna sail one square. I want to head to Needle Rock Isle, which is just one square southwest of here. Okay, so the sixth of the Koroks is going to be here on Needle Rock Isle. It's going to be on the very point of Needle Rock, right near the piece of heart treasure chest. Right over here is the sixth of the Korok sprouts. Alright, so now we've only got two more to find. Alright, so for the seventh Korok, we're going to play the Battle of the Gales again. And then we're going to warp to Southern Fairy Island and sail one square west. Alright, so the seventh Korok is actually back here on Shark Island, which is the island we visited in the last episode to go do like an enemy gauntlet. So this is the second to last Korok. Okay, that's the seventh one. And now for the last of the Koroks, we're going to head back to our private oasis. Alright, so now that we are back at the private oasis, the last of the Koroks you gotta water a tree for is here. Right near your new house. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, that's a sad tree. You shouldn't be planting dead trees on my yard. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to remove this. Or, bring it back to life. Now that is a tree, my friend. And from watering the last of the Korok trees, look what drops from its branches. A piece of heart! Now that's a better tree for my new house. Swordsman, look how healthy my forest tree has become. I'm so happy. I'm pretty sure any of the Koroks will say that. But anyway, now that long side quest is out of the way, I don't need the forest water anymore. Instead, I'm gonna warp back to Windfall Island, because I think there is still one last side quest I have not gotten out of the way yet. So now that we are back in Windfall, I think there are a total of 3 things I want to take care of. One with the potion shop, one with a side quest, and one with the shop owner. So first we're gonna head to the potion shop, since it's the closest. Because now that we have the 15 blue chew jellies, we can show them to him, and he'll be able to create a new potion for us. Extremely rare color of chew jelly. That's it! Eureka! Okay, now I can create blue potions for you. get to see this cool animation again. Pro mode engaged. And this time it's a blue explosion. It is ready. I want you to have my first... It's still piping hot. Have my first batch. A blue potion! Now you can just buy them from him. At least after you've done this, all you have to do is just buy them, or you could just do what I do and use the 4 Bokobaba seeds at Hollow near Forest Haven, since that one doesn't require rupees. At least it gives you the first one for free when you do it. And after doing the merchant side quest, you'll notice this guy's shop has gotten a lot bigger now. And if you talk to him from behind the counter over here... Yes, look at my cornucopia! And from expanding his store so much, he will also give you... the magic armor! Use your rupees to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. Meaning it will take rupees and not health from you. You won't expend rupees unless you take damage from an enemy or other hazard. So this is kind of an optional thing. And since I have it, I want to kind of show you what it looks like. Like, you press X, and you notice this magic purple barrier is around you. But when you take damage from an enemy or hazard, you'll lose rupees instead of health. And this only works when you have rupees, and not any other time. So, there's one last side quest I want to take care of, and that's here at the shop. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some town flowers. I believe this shop only lets you buy 3 of these kinds of items at a time, and they go in your delivery bag. So I'm only doing town flowers, considering it's the cheapest, but if you want to, you can buy any of these and use them to decorate the island. And what I mean by that is I'm going to go ahead and put a town flower in each one. You notice these little pedestals here. Well, you want to go ahead and put a flower in each one of these, or just put whatever decoration you bought from the shop in any one of these. I believe there are a total of 14 of these pedestals you have to, put a flower on or something. You gotta put them all around Windfall Island. So if you only do this with the town flower, then thankfully it's only like 140 rupees. Whereas you do it with the shop guru statue, it's gonna be a lot more. So I'm only doing the town flower because it's the cheapest. You can feel free to decorate it with whatever of these items you want. Okay, so numbers 4 and 5 are right here in the shop, near the shop. And then numbers 6 and 7 are up here. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep buying town flowers and decorating the island with them, because there's a guy that wants you to do this on the bench near the shop. And if you do this, he will give you a reward. Although I kind of wish it didn't limit you to only buying like 3 of these at a time. So let's go ahead and put one here. So that's number 7. Number 8 is just over here. And then I believe the last 6 of the pedestals are like right above the entrance gate. Like, the last of them are up here. So I'm gonna need 5 more in order to complete this. Okay. One here. One here. And one here. Okay, I just need 2 more. Okay, go to these last 2 pedestals and put a town flower there. Alright, and I think that should be the last of the pedestals. So now that all the pedestals on the outside of Windfall Island have something on them, what you want to do is you want to go to this guy over here sitting on the bench, now that you planted all the town flowers, talk to him. And talks about the joyous pedestals. I believe you got to talk to him twice after doing so. And then for decorating the town, he will give you a piece of heart! Alright, and that's heart container number 17. And now that all those side quests are out of the way, and I believe that's the last of the side quests I have to do, I think this is a good place to end this off here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD, we are going to be setting sail across the Great Sea so that we can go find where the treasure charts lead us. And so, I will be showing you guys where all of the treasure charts, all 46 of them in this version, will lead to on the next episode. So see you guys on the other side.